Hi everyone. So if I've not met you before, hello, I'm Rosie. So yeah, I'm first and foremost a singer actually. So I've been teaching singing for 10 years. Again, that makes me feel old as well. So teaching singing for 10 years, and then I got into yoga, properly got into yoga, I guess, about 5 years ago. So I started putting together these yoga for singers classes, and they've been going really, really well. And I've done like lots of classes for different organizations, colleges and companies. And I figured it's time to just do my own classes. So I've got around to planning. I know what I'm doing, and I'm ready to put it out there into the world for hopefully some of you guys to sign up as well. So the aim of yoga for singers and these classes is to really free the voice, free the body, free the mind. So there's loads of parallels between yoga and singing. And yeah, the aim is just by the end of the session to just feel like you have a sense of freedom, whether that is physically or vocally, hopefully both. So I put out a post on Instagram, I can't remember when it was actually, a few weeks ago maybe, just asking kind of what you wanted so I could plan these the best. So I originally had an idea of doing, like 4 classes at a time around a theme. However, I think I'm going to save that choice for doing like a pre-recorded course instead. So what I'm going with now are fortnightly classes. So these will be live, but also recorded as well, because never going to fit around everyone's schedule. But hopefully some people can join the classes live. But if you can't join live, they'll be recorded and available for 7 days afterwards. Then also, if you've attended live, you'll still get the recorded link so that you can go and do the practice again if you'd like as well. Sorry, I'm looking at I've got to make sure I say everything. These are going to be suitable for all levels completely. And if you have got any questions or concerns, you feel like you're not quite sure, then please do get in touch. I had a question earlier, and as I said, I'm new to Instagram Live, but if I press this button, apparently I can share a question. Oh my gosh, that's really exciting. So someone sent me a message saying, do you aim your classes at professional voice users or are, e.g. amateur singers, okay? 100% anyone can try these classes because it's more of an exploration of your voice. It's seeing what your voice can do, how your voice responds to maybe movement or singing in a certain posture maybe. And actually it's kind of more about, more about vocalizing and kind of just exploring the voice rather than, getting really stuck into technique. That comes more if you're doing maybe individual lessons, if you are a professional voice user. So actually these classes are definitely more of an exploration of your voice and how maybe connecting to the physicality a little bit more helps your voice to feel. So yeah, anyone at all can join. And it's the same for your yoga experience as well. They are aimed at all levels, so there'll always be modifications. So even if you've never done yoga before, there'll still be, it's fine for you to try because there will be different options. But I'll give you a bit of more information in a minute. Anyway, so yeah, these are going to be online classes, fortnightly, so they'll be on Zoom. People I know as well get a little bit worried about kind of being in a group practice, if they kind of might feel a bit exposed. It's the type of thing where it is like a normal yoga class, I'll be leading it. So you're more than welcome to turn your camera off actually while you're practicing. Your microphone will be muted as well. Thank you for your comment. your microphone will be muted. So if you want to do the vocalizing and really get stuck into the singing, no one else will hear you, which is quite nice. So yeah, you can turn your camera off or leave it on. People aren't watching you. You know, everyone's focusing on their own practice. Actually, as yoga teachers, we're trained to just use our voices to guide you through the practice. So you could even do it without looking at me. But I will demonstrate, because especially for beginners, it's nice to have a visual. So there's going to be 2 types of classes. I'm a little bit proud of my titles of these classes, because I've got some alliteration in there, which again, it makes me very happy. So the first class, which is going to be, once a month, hopefully, well, I'm going to see how these go for the first couple of months. But on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. UK time. Of course, if you're busy, you can catch the recording. So this one is Vinyasa and voice. So Vinyasa is more of a kind of active type of yoga where we do flows. And so it will be kind of elements of yoga, bits of yoga, flows or postures, but connecting to the voice as well. So that might be adding a bit of sound to your exhale. It might be doing a bit of singing at the start, then checking in with your singing voice just throughout to see how, when you do these flows and you free up the body, how the voice responds. Or sometimes it might be getting into a physical posture or pose and then having a bit of a sing or a vocalize. So the Vinyasa and voice session, it'll be a little bit more active. So you'll feel like, you've got a bit of exercise as well. And everything, of course, these flows are aimed at singers. So there'll generally be a focus on the class, whether that's opening the ribs, lots of side stretches to connect to the breath. Maybe it's more of a looking at the core, how you can engage the core and then connect that to your vocal practice. The whole body is connected, and it's thinking about the voice, a holistic approach to the voice. So that's the first session. Then the second session, which I said I'm going to do them kind of fortnightly. So this is going to be on a Thursday evening, UK time, 6 p.m. I'll give you the dates at the end to start off with, which is Restore and Resonate, which I actually put a yoga and voice practice on my YouTube a few weeks ago. I think it was it just before Christmas? I don't know, a few weeks ago, which was doing a little bit of this. And I'd just done it in a workshop session as well that I was leading. And it just was really interesting. So it was just going into these maybe more restorative postures, which is one that's a bit more passive than active, which you hold and then just like humming and vocalizing and exploring the resonance. So that class is going to be kind of taking more elements from hatha yoga, which is still a flow, but a bit slower. And then also restorative, which is just so nice and chilled out. But it's a bit more of kind of connecting the mind as well. So if you're someone that maybe is a bit more stressed, busy, and you may find that kind of affects the voice a bit more for you, then this will be a really good class as well. Again, still using the voice in a similar way, but it's just a bit more of a restful, slower class than the Vinyasa and voice class. So both of these are going to be 75 minutes long. I run a lot of sessions that are 60 minutes and an hour, and I mean, they're great, but you always want to do that little bit more. So 75 minutes long. So the first one for Vinyasa and voice is going to be on Sunday, the 7th of February, 10 a.m. And then the Restore and Resonate will be Thursday, the 18th of February. And again, you can catch the recording if you would like to. So if you would like to book these, it's very easy. Now I've worked it all out. So you can head to my Instagram profile. Is that what it's called? Page, account, profile, which I'll show you here. And my link is in the bio, of course, link in bio. So if you click on that, it will take you to this links page, well, once it's loaded on my very slow old tablet. So this is actually on my website. So if you want to find out more about the classes, you can actually click, oops, there we go, classes at the top, or the top option here on the links is book a class, which will take you to the booking page. And then you've got your options between the two classes. So if you click Vox Yoga classes, and then you've got them both here, Vinyasa and Voice, or Restore and Resonate. If you know you can't make it live, but you want to get access to the recording, still book it through the site. So when you do book, you'll just get instant confirmation from the booking site, and then I'll email over more information. So yeah, that's kind of it really. I did get another question as well. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I've kind of answered this a little bit already. So what's the ratio of yoga to singing in a class? To be honest, it's more, I say yoga, sometimes that's more stretching, moving, elements of yoga, a bit of a flow. So it is a physical practice where we just check in with the voice. So I should have planned my answer to this in advance, the ratio. But yeah, it's probably more physical, yoga based, connecting to the breath, but sometimes even just adding, voiceless consonants and voice consonants, SAVTs throughout. And it's kind of optional, the vocalizing as well. You could still do the practice without the singing, without the vocalizing, and it would still benefit you, benefit your body and your voice. And you can do, as much of it or as little as you like. So yeah, it's really just an exploration and seeing if it works for you as well. And if it's something that you enjoy and you feel it benefits you. So really, you've just got to try it first off. So yeah, I'll put some more information out on my Instagram as well. And then, of course, hopefully, if it works, I'll save this to my Instagram TV. So if you're watching on the catch up, just let me know if you've got any questions as well. And yeah, I'll just be putting more info out there in the next couple of weeks. And then I hope to see some of you soon. So yeah, thanks for joining me if you've joined live, and I hope that I'll see some of you soon. You'll have a great rest of your day. Bye.